Hello USG, welcome into another video. So today we are going to do, an unboxing, unpackaging. We went into Baker Creek or rareseed.com, whichever one you know them by, and went into a full mode shopping, and what actually spiked that haul was their garlic. So they had a pre-sale, a sale, whatever you want to call it. I usually don't buy garlic this early to stamp this video, as I usually like to say. We are in September already, so happy shopping for all of you guys that already have done this. I went ahead and purchased some garlic. Now, I usually purchase my garlic from M.I. Gardner, but he has not put out his garlic yet. He should be putting it out soon, and I am stalking his site like nobody's business. So I have not opened this yet. And I have forgotten what I got from there already. The seeds I opened last night, but we are going to go over what I got. So I don't know how they package their garlic. Oh, that's interesting. Doesn't seem that I got much. Once I got to their site, they were pretty much sold out. I was in between them and Burpee. I don't know if I ordered anything from Burpee. I don't think I did, because I would think I probably have gotten it by now. Now I have to figure out how to store these, because here in Bronx, New York, zone 7B, I don't know if that matters anymore. I usually don't put my garlic in the soil till probably October, about October 1st. So I'm a month out. So hopefully these store well. They package these actually very nicely, and they came in these. So it looks like I have two varieties. And okay, so I just bought two varieties from them, so it seems like they were sold out of everything else, or I probably was not interested. They have some little peanuts in the bottom, which is pretty cool. I got Transylvania garlic, and it's 4 of them. Is this sealed? Yeah, this is sealed. For the sake of the video, I'm gonna go ahead and just open it. Oh, they smell really delicious, by the way. Okay. And they, oh my God, they look really good. Now, the reviews on all of these were really, really, really decent. The bulbs look really good. I mean, besides the paper, that's expected. The bulb looks really good. So do stay tuned to the channel for a planting video, obviously. This looks really good and really healthy. I have 4 bulbs in here. This one looks really big. So they look really promising. I can't wait. This is, I think these are hardnecks, if I'm not mistaken. As I throw peanuts all over the place. I'm not sure about the Transylvania, but the German Extra definitely is hardneck, which is the one that I have here. And let's open this one up really quickly so I can show you guys. Oh wow. Okay, let's give you guys a show at 2 at least. This is the first one that I went ahead and pulled out. And this is the second one. This one looks a little brown on the top. Hopefully that's not too worrisome, but this one looks pretty decent. So that's the first two. I'll show you the other two just in case. Oh, this one looks really good. And that's the other one. So that's all 4 of them. 2 of them seem to be on the big side. This one's pretty medium, and this one's on the smaller side. This brown one is kind of a little worrisome, but I'm not gonna, you know, chalk it up too much as long as it hopefully grows. But that one is the German Extra Hardy. So let's see what happens. So I'm gonna try to keep these in the box and see what happens, because like I already stated, I don't plant my garlic usually till October 1st. So stay tuned for that planting video. Last year I did the same thing with the ones I got from MI Gardener, and I got beautiful bulbs this year, and I didn't have an issue at all. So fingers crossed that all goes well, and hopefully I'm able to get extra garlic heads from the MI Gardener website once he releases his. So now we're gonna break into this bag so I can show you guys what I got for the fall garden, which is supposedly a little too late to plant some of these things. My husband did get a different package, which we already did plant. Hopefully you guys already watched that video and it's already live, because this is already coming out after that. So it's a lot of little seeds here, so just bear with me. I went a little wild with it. Some of these packages are actually to replace some old seeds that I have, because I also have a lot of hydroponic systems. Well, I have 2 actually. I have an Aero Garden and I have one that's called I Do, and I like to grow my lettuce in there. And I've seen that some of my older seeds that I put in there are not germinating, and some of the newer ones that MI Gardener sends as free mixed salad greens, those do well. So I think that some of my lettuce seeds that are older are not doing well. So I took this opportunity to buy new salad greens. So in true fashion, let's just go really quickly through this whole bunch here. Got a little glass bowl over here to aid me so I can just drop them in there. So the salad greens usually that I like are usually like loose leaf and romaine. I'm not usually kind of like a girl that likes those, what are you, like head kind of, you know, lettuce. So I went more for loose leaf and romaine. So I think this is called Merlot, I think. I'm not sure, but this is more like a red style lettuce, and this is what it looks like. My husband was asking more for like arugula, so we got this one called Red Dragon. We got broccoli. I don't eat a lot of the stuff that I grow, which is kind of, I guess, weird, but I love growing. My family loves broccoli. I've never grown this one. I think it's called rapini. I'm not sure. So I want to give broccoli a try. Also, my daughter's girlfriend is currently moved in with us, and she also loves broccoli. So we're going to try to give broccoli a chance. And I did plant it in the fall garden to see what happens, since we hopefully don't have that white moth flying around. We also have this one here. It's called Early Purple Sprouting Broccoli. This just looks beautiful. This one was a free packet of seed, which is funny because all of the 3 free, besides the basil, 2 of the free packages of seeds that they send me, I actually purchase on my own. So I have duplicates, which is fine. I'm not going to try to pronounce this, so it is what it is. The other free packet that they send me is basil Genovese. I love this basil. I grow this every year, and I dry it, and my husband also loves it fresh. The other one is the bok choy. It's a tiny variety, and I have this as well. I've purchased it, and they send it also free, but I purchased this I think last year, and they've also sent it free multiple times. I went ahead and got some beets. My family loves beets. They like it fresh, and they also love it when I roast it. More broccoli here, broccoli rabe. I figured if I can't get it to just a bulb, like, you know, a regular fresh head of broccoli, maybe I can just get the little sprouting ones. At this point, I'm just willing to try anything and everything. Here's the bok choy that they send free. I purchased it as well. And the lettuce that they send free, I also purchased it. This is a romaine style. This is what we prefer here, and we eat it fresh. We also like it with tacos. Devil's ear, I was intrigued. I think this is new to their site, so it just called my name for whatever reason. Anything that's beautiful or, you know, new or romaine and or loose leaf, I will try to grow. And I'm gonna grow my lettuce inside. I do that throughout the winter and also the summer. I think I've said that a couple of times in the channel. I don't like my lettuce to get dirty, so that's the way that I choose to grow it. Carrots, I really have not had any success in growing carrots. I've had a bit of success many years ago. I think I remember my daughter probably when she was like 8, maybe eating a tiny baby carrot, and I don't know what I'm doing wrong. I see all these homesteaders pulling out carrots that are probably half of my arm's length out of the ground, and I'm just green with envy. But maybe I'll sprinkle some in a bed. I don't know. We did install a new garden bed in my front yard, and that's where I'm growing the fall garden, because my summer garden is still growing. In the backyard, we will have a September garden tour up in the channel, so I hope you guys enjoy that, showing you guys the wild mess that we have back there. We have golden beets. My family loves golden beets. I think they love this more than the red beets, and also the same thing, just roasted. I think it brings out the sugars is what they tell me, so I don't know. Again, don't eat them. More beets. I actually just fell in love with this one just because the colors. I don't eat them, but this right here, it's just a work of art. Beans, jade. I brought contender beets. I've heard Becky from, I forgot the name of her channel. I watch her all the time, and you know, I just go blank sometimes when I need things. But there's this thing that she says on her channel between jade and contender. I don't know. As long as it's stringless, it's not that I don't care, but I'm gonna try the jade. I've grown beans before throughout the summer, and I don't know what attacks them. I don't know if it's flea beetles or what, and they just don't do well. Right now I have them growing. I only have 2. We'll see what happens, but they are older beans, I think. They're from M.I. Gardner, and they came up. I was surprised. So we will see what happens. But I might just plant these. Hopefully I'm not too late, and we'll see what happens. As long as they're stringless and they are bush variety, I am fine. I am not growing anything that I have to put up on a trellis. I've tried that before with the long ones, the Chinese ones. They're beautiful, don't get me wrong, but those I have to stir fry, and I don't think I can do anything else with them. I might be wrong, let me know, but it's just I can't. More broccoli. This is a Chinese type, probably something to stir fry. Again, never grew it. We always like to do things different here. I'm very quickly just looking at the back here, and it says that it's a 55-day to maturity, and it's tender stalks and tastes like a cross between asparagus and broccoli, and it's sweeter. So this is interesting, and it's very easy to grow. So if I can be successful with broccoli, then I can be successful with this. And the fact that I don't have asparagus, I tried asparagus, and I don't know what happened to my crowns. I bought those from M.I. Gardner, and they were doing well, and then they just kaputs. So we'll see what happens with this. More bok choy, because my sister loves bok choy. My neighbors like bok choy, and I go through bok choy seeds like it's nobody's business. Squash, I bought 2 of them. I think this is like a straight, and this is like a, what is it, crook neck. This I am giving a go again. I think I have a green variety somewhere through there. I'll show it to you very quickly once I go through all of these. I'm changing the perspective of the garden a little bit. I want to introduce to grow these again, but in the fall, because I can't deal with that white moth. I can't deal with the vine borers or all of that stuff. So if I can grow it in the fall and get away from all of that, then I think that's the way to go for me. Broccoli, your normal heading broccoli. If I can learn to grow this or actually get success, that'll be perfect. But I have to have a perfect balance between the summer and a fall garden, because the thing with me is that I don't know how to let go of my summer garden, because if I have tomatoes still growing, I just can't rip them out. That's my problem. Artichoke. I've never grown this, but my husband, when I was looking through seeds, or I think I was looking through a channel, I don't know whose, so I can't mention it. And I was like, oh my God, look at those plants. They're so beautiful, blah, 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 blah. And I think they're perennial. I hope they're perennial to my zone. I have to look it up. He was like, oh, I like artichokes. I was like, do you even know how to eat artichokes? And he's like, yes, you take this off and da, 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 da. And I was like, oh, okay. And because I'm into, trying to plant perennial stuff that's, come again and all that stuff, and kind of hands off. And he was like, yeah, I love artichokes. And I was like, oh, say less. So here we go. Brussels sprouts. Oh my God. I have the green ones somewhere. Here we go. Brussels sprouts. These things have proven to be, I don't even know if I want to call them a nuisance to me. My mom loves Brussels sprouts. I think my husband probably likes them as well. And I've been trying to grow these things. I had a plant last year. It was a second-year plant this year, and I had to take it out. Now, I took it out for 2 reasons. 1, because I needed the space, and 2, because I knew that white moth was going to come, and it was going to be like Happy Meal for it. I babied that plant like it was nobody's business, and I was so saddened to take it out. It was beautiful. It was a green Brussels sprout. And was it going to give me Brussels sprouts? I don't know. So it is what it is. We'll try again. More salad green. This one is the name that it says right there. I think it's just beautiful. This bowl is full. It's just full. Spinach. Oh my God, me and spinach. This is Giant Noble. I attempted to grow this before. I have this in the fall garden in the front, and I got one seedling to pop up. Very, very old seed from M.I. Gardener, but it's there, and I hope it does well. Butter Crunch. Here I go saying that I don't like too much heading lettuce, but this one looks like it made it into my cart. So we will see what happens with that. Brown gold ring. Oh my God, that's what happens when I try to read backwards. Seems like another romaine. Yep, cold tolerant, and that's what we need. 55 days. It doesn't matter because I'm not growing it outside. Leek. My mom got her hands on leek one year, and I made my husband a leek soup, and since then he was in love with leeks, and I refuse to buy things in the supermarket that are probably out of my league. And to grow this, I don't know, because I've heard something about healing and this and that, and I was like, oh my Jesus. But to get them started, I mean, I've been able to get them started, but to keep them going is the problem. More bok choy, Snow White. This seems to be like a taller variety. It says a giant choy with Snow White supreme succulent stems. 16 inches tall stems are extremely juicy with a perfect crisp texture. Oh my God. Whoever likes this, they're just gonna lose their mind. We have more lettuce, guys. Like it's nobody's business. I am telling you, Jesus, this is a theme. Carrots. Carol, wow. They look nice and juicy. I mean, I've juiced carrots before. My husband loves it, but I don't think he would just drink straight up carrot juice. That would be very interesting. More salad greens. This one looks amazing and beautiful. Cauliflower. If I'm able to grow cauliflower, my mom would take a field full of cauliflower. She loves cauliflower. We have more beets. Detroit Dark Red. I think that's a staple for everybody, as you can see. And keeping up here, where are we? With celery. I actually have some celery growing on outside. They are very, very, very baby. Hopefully I don't kill them because I keep forgetting to water them. I have so much going on. This other type of cauliflower. What do we have? We have the zucchini or the squash. To me, you know, same thing, different name, whatever. School me if I'm wrong. A pepper. This will be for next year. I mean, most of these things will probably be for next year because I'm probably too late for it anyways. I'm just prepping myself just because I happened to see it. I didn't get these things. I mean, not that there's anything wrong with rareseed.com. I think they're amazing, but you know, they seem to be on the more expensive side. Giant, I can't pronounce this, but this looks beautiful. And the description on this was, you know, really, really nice. It says it's sweet red frying pepper. It's from Argentina. It says it's a tall plant that reaches over 3 feet. So definitely if these peppers get heavy, probably some staking on this guy. And it's new to their website, so that's why I went ahead and got it. Did I buy 2 Brussels sprouts of the same thing? Probably. Don't know. Can't remember. I do that sometimes. Okay, so this is a squash. This is Black Beauty zucchini. I haven't had this one in a while. I used to grow this like it was nobody's business. Cabbage. If I get to grow this, my mother-in-law will be very, very, very happy. And the flower, because it's not a haul if you don't happen to put a flower into your basket. Rudbeckia. Love Rudbeckias. And I don't know how a watermelon got into my into my basket, but it did because I don't grow any types of melons. I used to try to grow sugar babies, but I'm not an expert at this. And on top of that, why would I get a big one like this? I mean, I must have been doing this haul while I was asleep, because I don't know why I would get a watermelon. And on top of that, this big, to repeat myself, to remind myself, why did I do this? Anyways, whatever. And, you know, I guess the owner wanted to thank me. Because this haul was huge. It was huge, as you can tell. The bowl is full on top of the garlic, which I wish they would have had more in stock, because the real reason I went over there was for the elephant garlic, and it wasn't in stock. But you know, guys, this is pretty much the haul. On top of the garlic. But you know, it was a pretty hefty haul. I am happy with everything that I got. I can't complain. These are a lot of seeds to add to my arsenal that is already pretty full. I do know that the other sites are running a sale, but they are kind of limited. So I'm waiting for their sites to open. But this is what I got, and this will get me ready for the next season to open, because before you know it, it'll be that time. So as usual, guys, if you like my videos and you like what you are seeing and you like what we are bringing to you guys, as always, like, comment, share, and subscribe, and we will see you guys on the next video. Bye.